What's going on, awesome people of YouTube? In today's video, I have a banger for you guys. I'm going to be making $500 in however long this video takes, and you can actually do this live with me. I'm assuming it's going to take pretty quick simply because I have 3 proven strategies with this that actually works. So this is not going to be affiliate marketing. This is not going to be drop shipping, not drop servicing, not CPA marketing, not YouTube or social media, and no creating content at all. This is a very new topic on my channel, and I've created a separate channel where I'm actually going to do this every single day live and record live videos of me making money online so that you can follow with me and make money online with me as we go along. Over here is a second channel that I created towards the beginning of this year. This is a separate channel where I'm going to be doing this strategy in today's video live every single day. So I recommend if you want to follow me and make money live online with me, follow this channel over here. I'm going to be posting a video later this evening, I'm assuming in about 6 to 8 hours time, as I've still got to record that as well. So go down below to this channel. I'll leave a link down below in the description and follow me over here. But without further ado, so this video today is going to be trading on the Forex markets the right way. This is not going to be some upsell to some crazy $2,000 course. I'm going to be transparent and give you everything in this video. So this is just free value for you to watch and try. And I make money on Forex myself, so I don't need to sell any kind of course. I'm going to give all 3 of my strategies that I use to analyze the Forex markets and make profits and prove that they work in this video completely for free. And I also want to explain something that I feel that is important that you know about Forex trading, is that trading is much easier to make huge profits when you've got a lot of capital in your account, simply because you've got a much bigger margin to play with on the market, and you can also place bigger trades that make much more profits. But I've got a couple of videos on my channel as well. I'll leave them down below, where I actually only trade with $100 in my account. So I quickly want you to comment down below, because I've got 2 main Forex accounts. I've got one with a lot of capital, over $100,000, and then I've got one with only like $150 that I made last week to make a video for you guys on how and what it's like to trade as a newbie with only $100 in your account. So comment down below if you'd like to see me trade on my small account or my big account and what would suit you, because obviously how I would trade on the $150 account, the trades are very different compared to the $100,000 account. So another thing that I want to explain to you guys, Forex is not a scam. There's many companies and people as well that steal your money pretending to be Forex brokers, and they are the real scam, and it's important that you know the difference. Forex is a great way to invest money and grow money on top of your existing capital. I really recommend Forex is a great side hustle. It's something that you really should develop a positive mindset around. When I started Forex trading, or before I started it, I had a very negative mindset around it. I didn't really like it. I didn't like the idea of it until I actually tried it and put some effort into it and discovered this is actually a really great investment. And I'm trying to actually make Forex trading become my full-time thing and replace everything else I'm doing and do everything that I'm currently doing now as a part-time thing while trading full-time. So it's a great model. So without further ado, we're going to get into the first step. The first thing we need to go and do is we need to go and search a broker. So what I recommend is go and search on Google best Forex brokers. What a broker is a company, or basically like your own trading bank account where you deposit money and withdraw all your profits. So it's just basically the regulatory website in between where you manage all your funds, and that's what you're going to use to log into the live markets with that broker login details where you can trade with your live money. So a broker I use, so over here you can see here's the best brokers for 2021. I recommend my best one is Tickmill.com. So if I just search Tickmill over here, the reason I use them is because they have a break-even spread. They don't take any commissions from any of your trades. They only take a small commission from your withdrawal and deposits. So that way you can make a lot more money on the Forex markets, as it's what you call a spread. Now the spread is the gap between what the company takes and the actual line of where the market is sitting at. So sometimes when you place a trade, the market has to go quite a long way up before you even break even, because that's all the profit that the company takes. Now this company doesn't take any profits from you, so all of that commissions that would go to the company now goes to you. That's why I really recommend Tickmill.com. So on Tickmill.com, you just want to scroll down and you want to sign up on the pro account. You can see our spreads from 0.0 pips. That's a 0 spread. That is perfect, and your minimum deposit required is only $100. And over here you can create an account completely for free. There's no free trial, there's no hidden credit card fees. This company only makes their small money off your deposits and withdrawal, which is actually really worth it for your sake. Once you've created an account with this broker, you will receive a login username and a password that you can go and sign into the live markets. So the app that you need to log in with these details in order to trade on the live markets is called Metatrader. I usually use Metatrader 5, which is the latest version. So you can come over to metatrader5.com over here. You can download this trading tool for Windows, Linux, Mac OS, get it on the Google Play Store and Apple App Store. I only trade mainly on my tablet and phone, so I can trade wherever I go, as I also prefer analyzing the markets on my mobile apps, and it's just easier to do that. So I've got Apple devices, so I just download it off the Apple Store. Later on, I'm actually going to log into my iPad and trade live using these three strategies and actually make $500 in front of you. So what we're going to then do is, now that we've got Meta5Trader installed on my iPad over here, same thing that you would be doing, we need to quickly come over to a website called tradingview.com. So what I usually do is when I trade, I usually trade with my phone and my iPad at the same time. So I open up TradingView on my iPad, analyze the markets with TradingView, and then place my trades on the Meta5Trader app on my phone. But I'm just going to use my PC for TradingView as it's easier to illustrate to you. So once you land on tradingview.com, you don't even need to create an account. You can come straight over to the charts tab over here, and you can actually go and view all the trading charts completely for free. So what we're going to do is we want to actually go and only click on the search bar over here, this currency pair, and you want to click on Forex over here, so it filters by all the Forex pairs over here. The strategy that can work for stocks and other cryptos and that, but I find that it works best with Forex, which is currency pairs. So what we're going to do is we can go and choose any Forex pair over here to analyze the market. I'm just going to choose one over here, United States dollar and the Japanese yen. The first thing that you want to do is you want to put the chart on an hour chart over here, and you want to get an overall trend of the market. So right now you can see this market was at a low, had an upward trend, and it's now at a plateau again where it's kind of flat. It's not really going up, it's not really going down. What we want to do is we want to look for a market that is having a definite trend. So right now there's no real trend over here. You can see it's just having highs and lows, and it's very plateaued. So I'm not going to trade this right now. So I'm going to come over to a new market. Let's go and look for, maybe we can use Euro USD, which is quite a popular one. So back on the hour chart over here, you can see this market has a definite downward trend. So we want to go and make use of this. This is what we're going to do. So over here, if you click on the little pen or the brush icon over here, you want to draw a line at the highest point of the market like this. We're going to be firstly using major swing levels, and then we're going to be using another strategy called order blocks, and then on top of that we're going to back up our other two strategies with the Rsi Indicator. So we're going to draw a line from the top point of where the market is to the lowest point before the market swings the other way. So over here the market goes back up. Over here, this bottom point, you draw a line and mark that as your major swing level. Same thing over here. We draw a line all the way to the bottom point before the market drastically swings the other way. Here it goes up again, and here is your next major swing level. Same thing over here, a line all the way back to the bottom of the lowest point and back up to the top of where it swings the other way. So this is your next major swing level. Same thing over here, back all the way down here before it goes up all the way to this peak. This is your new major swing level. Same thing over here. This goes all the way down. Let me just move the chart a bit this way. So right now you can see we are at the bottom of a major swing level. So right now I predict the market to maybe come up about over here and your next major swing level over here according to trend. So this is one indicator that could give you the idea that right now you could go and place a buy, but right now we're not confident enough to do that. We want to go and have a look at the order block. So if we go and zoom in on the chart, let me just zoom in over here. You can see right now, if I, in order to go and identify an order block, you want to put the chart on the 15-minute chart. So over here you can see right now, there is no real order block that formed. Let me show you, let me try and explain to you what an order block is. So if you have a look at this little part of the chart here, an order block works for sells and buys. This is how it works for a sell. So if you take a look at this red candle over here, this red candle is bigger than this previous green candle. As soon as this next red candle forms, provided that this previous red candle is bigger than this green candle, you would have placed your sell over here, and this is all profits you could have claimed if you place your sell over here. It's the same thing with buys. Let me show you a buy order block. Over here is a buy order block. Take a look at this green candle over here. This green candle is bigger than this previous red candle. As soon as this second candle forms green, you place your buy over here, and you could have caught all of this profit over here. So that would have been at the bottom of a major swing level, which it more or less was. And now we're again at the bottom of a major swing level. But the only thing that's not confident enough, if I come over to the 30-minute chart as well, this right now, there's no order block that has formed. So I'm not confident enough to trade this, as with a major swing level and an order block, both must form at the same time. You can see this green candle is forming, but it's not bigger than this previous red candle. So this right now is not confident enough to trade with. All right, so I've moved over to another market, the Australian dollar Japanese yen pair. Again, we're going to come over to the 1 hour chart, and we're going to look for an overall trend in this market. So right now you can see if I draw a line, this is definitely a downward trend over the last, this is for the last month. So we're going to draw a line at the highest point, back to the low point, high point. Your next low point would be over here before the market drastically swings back up. Over here again, back up here, back down here, back up here, back down here. So right now this market has been towards a downward trend, but it looks like it's forming a bit of an upward trend over here, because here you can see the major swing levels are starting to push upwards. So what we can go and do is we want to come over to the 15-minute chart over here, and we want to go and confirm this. You can see right now, let me just come back and zoom in some more for you. This is a perfect order block forming for a buy. So this green candle is bigger than this previous red candle. The next candle that forms in 11 minutes time, if that also forms green, we're going to place our buy, as that will confirm that the market's going up. But just to double confirm this, you want to add what you call the RSI indicator. So if you come over to indicators over here and you type in RSI, it will be the same on your Metatrader app. You can also add indicators. It will form up a second little graph over here. Now, you will see there's 2 points. There's a mark on the RSI where the highest point is 70 and the lowest point is 30. Now, every time this line graph is closer to 30, that means this current market is at a low and the odds of it going up is very high. It's not a guarantee, it's just an indicator, hence why it's called an indicator. And if the market is at close towards 70, that means the market's at a high and the odds of it coming back down is good. So as you can see over here, this market was at a high, the RSI was high, the market came back down as the RSI predicted. So here you can see the market's pushing back up because this RSI is at a low. So this is a perfect opportunity to go and trade this. I've still got 10 minutes before I can go and place my trade. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to log in my iPad, wait 10 minutes and see if the second candle also forms green. If it's an order block, we go and place our buy and catch some profits. All right, so I'm now logged into the Metatrader app with my Tickmill account. As you can see over here, I'm sitting with a balance of $68,000. Now, obviously, how you would trade is the exact same strategy as me, but your trade sizes are just going to be smaller than mine. So over here you can see this red candle, green candle over here is bigger than this previous green candle, as we spoke about on over here. On tradingview.com. So this chart is the exact same chart as this on Metatrader. It's all the same chart. So what we're going to do is we can see we've still got 7 minutes over here. We can see there's 7 minutes left on this candle before the next green candle or the next candle forms. We're just waiting to see. I'm going to give it 7 minutes, and as soon as this green candle forms over here, we're going to go and place our buy. So in the meantime, I'm going to go and make some coffee. So I recommend go and pause, make yourself some coffee as well, come back, and let's continue in 7 minutes time. And just to show you that I am logged into my Tickmill live account over here, this is what it will look like. So it will pop up with your account username and your full name and your live accounts. And then what you do is you go and click on the trade option over here to go and trade on the markets. And here you can see there's 1 minute 40 seconds before this next candle forms. So any moment now to see if this order block forms, and then we know to go and place our buy. So over here you can see this next candle has finally formed. It started off at a bit of a red. As soon as it forms green, we can go and place our buy. So here you can see it's pushing up towards green. So now we know we can go and place our buy. Now with $60,000 in your account, it does allow me to place trades with a 5 or even an 8 times volume. Now obviously if you've only got $100 or even $50 in your account, you need to be placing trades with 0.05 or 0.1 at a max, otherwise you can close your account, because obviously the markets can't go down and you can't lose more profits than what's in your account. If you lose the profits on the trade that's what's in your account, you're going to close your entire account. So I'm going to use a volume size of 5. You can see as soon as this candle starts to push into the green, I'm going to go and place my buys. So over here you can see this is now formed into the green. Sometimes what you will have is you'll see there, as I place my trade, the market then pulls down a bit. That's what you call a drawdown. That is natural to happen, as sometimes when you trade, the market will then just move a bit down short term. But the overall strategy, sometimes I've had trades that last up to a day or two before it hits profits and makes good profits. So yeah, all we do is we just watch and we wait, and you can see already it's starting to push a bit up. And you can see here I'm already actually at $56. The market is definitely starting to push up as I predicted. And obviously now if you're trading with a 0.1 volume, you're not going to be making as much as profit as this. What this means is every time the market goes up by a pip, you make $5 profit. So I've got a total of 2 trades at $5. So that means every time the market goes up by a pip, I make $10. Obviously, if you've placed a 0.1 volume trade, every time the market goes up, you're only going to make a $0.1 profit per pip. So that all is dependent on how much capital you have in your account. You can already see I'm on $100 profits. Let's wait for this market to go up even more. What I suggest you do is I recommend watch the time at the top of my screen over here so you can see how long I trade for. So what I might do is I'm obviously not going to sit here live on the screen as this goes up and down. I'll just skip maybe every time I get to 150, then 200, then 250. But every time I do skip the screen, just take note of the time and how long those trades are basically taking. So now you can see we're all the way up to $150. Like I said, the target for today's video is $500. We're nearly halfway there already. We're already now at $200. So you can see the market fluctuates all the time. But it is currently pushing towards an upward trend. You can see this RSI over here is still pretty low towards 30, so this can still go up a lot more. And the potential of this trade honestly has a potential of $1,000 profit at least, but I'm happy with my $500 goal, which we're nearly halfway there. You'll see the markets come all the way back down to negative $13. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this opportunity again and actually place another buy as the market. This is just a bit of withdrawal down. You can see I've just placed another buy. So let's continue to wait for this market to go back up, as that just leaves us more room for profit. And take a look at that. I'm now at $300 profit literally 2 minutes later if you keep watching this time. My third trade that I placed when the market went back down has added an extra $65 to this profit. So sometimes when there's a bit of withdrawal down, you can actually take advantage of that. And if you're confident enough, you can place another buy. We're already at $450, well now $437, so it's hovering in the 400s, and we need about another $50 to go before we hit our $500 goal. And there we go, we've suddenly skyrocketed all the way to $600, so I'm going to go and close these trades as we've passed my goal, and I'm not going to be greedy with this trade at all. So that is some awesome profits. Now if I go and take a look here, close trade, if I come over to my history, and you can see over here, if I come over to my history, I've actually had a total of $2,800 today so far. I traded quite a bit this morning on the USD ZAR pair, as well, I'm taking advantage of that because my South African rand is currently diving right now. But you can see, in this trade, we hit just over $650 profit, which is pretty good. Now, I want to quickly show you before I close off this video how to actually go and withdraw this. So what you're going to do is you're going to come over to your Tickmill or your broker's dashboard or the website of your broker. So me being Tickmill, and you're going to log in with your live account over here, the Tickmill account, if you're using Tickmill. And here you can see if you come over to your trading accounts tab over here, you can see this is my live account, my pro account that I showed you that you need to sign up for in the beginning, with my balance of now 68752, which is all the profits. Now what you need to do is you need to click on transfer over here, select your source of funds, which is your live trading account, and then select your wallet. You want to enter the amount whether you want to withdraw $5,000 or all $68,000. You click on submit. I'm not going to do that because I'm still going to be trading in the future with this account, so I don't want to withdraw any money from this account yet. And then what you do is you click on submit, then you come over to the withdrawal tab over here, you select your wallet, that balance will now appear in your wallet, and then you can select web money, scroll, Netweller, direct to your bank transfer, stick pay, union pay, Visa. So I usually just use South African internet banking, as that's my South African account, and then it gets directly EFT to me in my own currency. So that's how you withdraw your trades and your profits from your trading account. Now what I'm going to do is to help you guys out even more is I'm going to leave an entire playlist over here of my best 5 videos that I've made on my channel so far with trading. Also, don't forget to go and subscribe to that second channel I showed in the beginning of this video. That's going to become my full-time live trading account. I will trade on this channel as well, but I don't want to bore this channel with just trading content. I want to do drop servicing, affiliate marketing, all sorts of other businesses and all sorts of other business models as well. But this playlist on the screen over here actually has a video where I trade with $100 in my account and how much smaller trades I'd be making. I think I started with $100 and then made like $20 profit in that video. So that video is in this playlist over here. So make sure to go and click on this playlist over here, and I'll see you over there.